You know how sometimes life gets in the way? Yeah, that. Hi, my name is Pete. This is Studio Live today, where I help you to create, record and release your best music. And this week I had a 5-day songwriting challenge that took a little bit longer than 5 days. In fact, we're now at day 7 and we are still recording this track. So I could cheat and say, well, I didn't mention which 5 days, but no, I did actually mean to get it done within 5 days. But I won't go into the detail except to say that we're getting our house painted at the moment. So the reason that I'm here, literally in my bedroom studio now, is that I need to get these guitars recorded, and my actual studio downstairs is in no state to actually record anything. So I kind of missed the window there, but I am determined to still get this done. I need this song done by the end of the month, so I'm going to continue on because all I need to get done is some guitar recording, and I have my guitar down here ready to record. So I'm going to lay down some guitar tracks. We're going to get this sucker mixed and mastered and released, and I'm determined to get it done before the end of the month. So let's dive in and take a look at some guitars now. And presto, just like that, we have ourselves 3 guitar tracks. Well, okay, so it wasn't quite that easy, but I did go away and record these 3 guitars. And what I thought I would do here is just take you through what I recorded here and what sort of sound I was going for. So if you recall the original demo version we had up here, we had these hard rock guitars playing power chords. And I've basically mirrored that. I'll show you these 2 first. So these 2 are panned, hard left and hard right, as you can see down there. We've got the Sunshine Drive there, we've got the windmill chords here over on the right, and they're both playing some nice crunchy power chords. Let's zoom in and have a listen to the intro of these 2 playing together. So slightly different tone, slightly different rhythm, creating that nice stereo depth. Now you won't hear that stereo depth because the screen recorder here on iOS only records mono, not stereo. So apologies for that, but I will play at the end of the video the version as it is now in stereo so that you can take a listen to that if you wanted to check it out. Anyway, let us continue on here. So these guitars go through playing power chords pretty much throughout until we hit our little section here where we change things up a bit. So there you can hear we've got 2 different lead parts there. You've got the near, that siren-y kind of part, and then you've got the din 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 din. So this is part of this section where we've got this build-up that sounds like this.
Survived all the words that you gave to me. How is life now? I hear that you are struggling.
So just sort of adds to that sort of build-up tension that we have there. We kick in here at the end with some big power chords to end it. So I got to say it right here, right now, I'm so impressed with the tones you can get out of the default amps here in GarageBand. I know there's heaps of amp simulator plugins, but I have no trouble getting some really cool guitar tones just out of a guitar amp sim here in GarageBand. Now, so there are sort of power chords. Now, once I recorded those, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good, but I wanted one more guitar. So I recorded a similar one. So I was using the windmill chords again, using our stadium stack here. And this is sort of in our starting here, in our build up, this is doing our little muted chords like this. Just to create that little bit of rhythm. And then when we get into our sort of more intense parts, I wanted something doing a little bit more of a broken chord. So let's find a section here and show you some of that. So you've got that sort of messy, sloppy, grungy 90s alt rock kind of sound that is clearly, I'm a child of 90s grunge, so I love that Nirvana sound, that Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam. They all use these kind of guitars, and that's the vibe I was going for with this track, was that sort of old school 90s sound. So I'm going to actually leave it there, and what I'll do now is I'll play out this track. Now, you will notice when we get to this part in the middle here that I do some noodling on the guitar here, which I will remove most of. That was just me experimenting, but I wanted to play you now the static mix that we have. So I've just got our volume faders to about the right levels here, about where they're going to end up. We've got a few little extra surprises in there that you'll be able to listen to, but here is the track as it is now. This is my song Baseball in its current form. We've still got the editing, the mixing and mastering to go, but here it is with all of its instruments added and a static rough mix. Like you're right at the end of your tether, when the weight of the world starts to get you down. Toughen up, man, you don't want to show emotion. Suck it up, look away, don't make a sound. Hey princess, what's that in your eye? You're feeling numb and wonder why. There is no crying in baseball. It's something that you just gotta know. There is no crying in baseball. If you cry in baseball or in life, don't let it show. Every day you would say things just to hurt me. Every time that I woke up I would scream. You were getting so much pleasure from my suffering. Didn't care what your words were doing to me. Hey dirtbag, what gives you the right? It's hard to lose when you don't even choose to fight. There is no crying in baseball. It's something that you just gotta know. There is no crying in baseball. 'Cause if you cry in baseball or in life, now it's 10 years on and I'm feeling better. I survived all the words that you gave to me. How is life now? I hear that you are struggling. Karma is a dish best served ice cold. So now who are you to question me? I said, who are you to question me? I said, who are you to question me? I said, who are you
to question me.